Memorial Day. It's supposed to be a day when we honor those who died so that others may live. But for my family, Memorial Day has a different meaning. Joanie Logan was only 3 years old, but she had a presence you could not ignore. As smart as she was beautiful, she was the child that people would say is going to be something someday. Her someday was taken 5 years ago on Memorial Day weekend. In a crowded pool at a private club with hundreds of people around, Joanie Logan died. No one in the pool that day, no one in her family will ever be the same, including me. Joanie Logan was my niece. I was at her home later that day, and I have never seen, never felt such unadulterated pain. I'm sharing this story with you in hopes that we may learn from the tragedy, that maybe we can save the someday of another child. Joanie's parents lost sight of her for just a few seconds. She had wandered out into the deep end, following some of the big girls. When they spotted her, she was already floating in the water. Through the fog of her shock, Joanie Logan's mother, Katie, heard a doctor at the hospital say, with a child that small, it only takes 18 seconds to drown. The very next day, Katie stood in the shower and quietly counted to 18. In isolation, 18 seconds can take an eternity. But at a crowded pool with all its distractions, 18 seconds goes by in a flash. A little girl is there, and then she's gone in 18 seconds. Drowning is the second leading cause of death for children 6 years old and under. Thousands will die from drowning this summer. All can be prevented. When a child drowns, there is no yelling or splashing. It can be eerily silent. In panic, a child gasps for air. Lungs fill with water, and they can't make a sound. There is no splashing because their arms and hands are being used to stay afloat. At a glance, the child may look perfectly fine bobbing in the water, but they are silently drowning. You need to watch your child every second that he or she is in the water, because that water that looks so inviting, whether at a crowded pool, at the beach, or in your backyard, can take your child in the time it takes to write a text, to go to the bathroom, or to talk to a friend. I know you think you have the time. The next time you do, let the face of an angel remind you that sometimes you only have 18 seconds, so that this Memorial Day, in memory of Joanie, others may live.